Hello, and welcome to what I believe is our final 2019 Modathon video, or rather the last of our individual showcases anyway. We still have to announce the winners, but hey, progress! Anyway, today we're taking a look at Mage Manor by Stuporstar and Denina, and as always, a link is down below. So let's begin here, shall we? And the first thing that we need to address here is just the mod's name, as Mage Manor is perhaps just a bit deceptive about, what all this mod does. It's not just a house mod, and indeed, the first thing that you'll come across here is a new furniture shop added to the Mage Manor district, the Illustrious Upholstery and Furnishings shop, where you can purchase various furnishings like cushions, rugs, chairs, stools, and just other odds and ends. And you can see a lot the shop's inventory just here on the, the main floor here. But this isn't just a new items and shopping mod either, as it does actually add a new quest for you to go on just as well here. It seems the owner of this fine establishment has a bit of a issue. Apparently there's a hidden basement that's evidently overrun by monsters, and the owner is just sure the place is cursed somehow. If you agree to just help out, you'll be sent down to deal with this pesky nuisance. But fair warning, this is a high-level mod, so before attempting this dungeon crawl, you should probably be about level 20 or so. And like I just mentioned, there is indeed a dungeon that you'll have to fight your way through, occupied by all sorts of mysterious creatures, like chair golems, cushion golems, and pillow golems. And there's just a ton of them down here. It'll probably take you just quite a while to clear them all out. And to be honest, they're pretty tough. Much more so than you'd expect for, things made out of cushions and pillows. I mean, honestly, this is just a surprisingly challenging fight. Certainly the most dangerous pillow fight I've ever heard of. And I do mean that literally, because these pillow golems will just throw deadly pillows at you. Quite a few of them, in fact. And if you have just a pincushion installed, they'll even stick to everything, which is just a rather hilarious unintended side effect here. And now, if you loot these corpses, you'll find a ton of furniture on them, from cushions to footstools, so just by going through this dungeon, you'll be collecting quite the collection of furnishings. And it should be noted that this furniture that you can loot does in fact have scripts just attached to them, allowing them to be placed, repositioned, and picked up again. But anyway, we're not going to show off the rest of the dungeon fighting content here, just to try and avoid some spoilers. But once you do finish the quest and clear out all these golems here, you'll actually gain access to this dungeon as your own Mage Manor. So yes, that's where the house mod part comes in here. This includes a rather spacious dining room, a study, and a library. And keep in mind that you'll have to mostly decorate these rooms yourself here. And of course, you can always just purchase some additional furnishings and upholstery from the shop upstairs, if you just want some more comfortable accommodations here. But anyway, there's also a couple of guest bedrooms for any companions that you might have. And I should note that all the lanterns, just in here, can actually be turned on and off. And not just that, you can also set their brightness and the color of the light here, from a warm, sort of glow, to a atmospheric blue, or a most seductive red. And as you saw here before, with our epic pillow battle, there's also a rather sizable display hall in this abode, including a large number of cases and shelves for you to show off your loot on, or to show off various pillows, as you can see here. And now this player home does of course come with a master bedroom, a rather beautiful and atmospheric tent-like chamber and boudoir that you'll find in the Manor's basement cavern. This includes a rather sizable bed with, strangely enough, a body pillow of Galbadier, and I don't know how to react to that. I guess some people just have some rather strange fetishes? I'll try not to judge too much here, but now that I've said it, I am judging just a little bit. You know, it's impossible not to. But anyway, also down in these caverns, you'll find a scenic set of hot springs that can act as your own personal bathing chambers, including a little area to take a bit of a tea before relaxing in the pool here, perhaps with your body pillow of Galbadier, and a dressing tent to change into something a bit more comfortable to, you know, bathe with Galbadier with. Again, not judging here, not judging. Well, maybe a little bit still, but, you know, trying to keep an open mind. Finally, there's a fairly epic-looking and just a bit verticality-inducing chamber here with a Daedric shrine and a pillow fort. And while there's not a huge number of, you know, furnishings here, with a bit of furniture from the shop above, you could turn this into another just epic display room, or just make it into a cozy getaway from the surface world. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff here. Mage Manor is a massive mod with a ton of content, including dozens of new items, and I should mention that there's actually a mod's resource package with this mod, so you can actually use this stuff in your own mods, assuming you give credit where credit's due, of course. And there's just a lot to like here. If you're looking for a new furniture mod, or a new house mod, or a new quest and a dungeon to fight through, this is just an amazing mod to check out here. And well, that's it for today, so as always, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.